YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We are here for today's episode of Sweet 16 College Basketball Friday Night Edition. Before we get started with today's picks and best bets, let's retrack what happened last night in college hoops. Let's start with Arizona, guys. We talked about it on this show. It was not an official play. I should have backed the numbers a little bit more, but I talked about it on this channel. Arizona was going to get whatever they wanted inside. It was a match between a team in Arkansas that can't defend the interior and a team in Arizona that loves to get in the paint and get easy buckets at the rim. And that's exactly what we saw. We literally saw that for the entire game. From start to finish, the opening tip, Arizona was able to get easy 2-point baskets all night long. They finished with like 110 points. There's no way you can give up 110 points and expect to cover 7.5. Not against this Arizona team. Moving into our official pick last night, we talked about it here on the show. 20-star winner, Fighting Illini. I mentioned it. I said if the Illini are able to shoot 40% from three, they're going to win this game going away. That's exactly what they did. They shot exactly 40% last night, win the game by double digits, essentially wire to wire, winning that game last night. I even mentioned on the show, if the three ball wasn't falling at a 40% clip, it was going to be a little bit tight, but I still expected Illinois to cover the actual number. We didn't have to worry about the points. They win that game easily. This Illini team, I've been talking about on this channel for a few weeks now, is incredibly underrated. Moving into tonight, similar dynamic that we saw in that Arizona game, I want to start with Alabama and Michigan. This line right now is sitting at Michigan minus 8.5 points. We're seeing this line trend down just a little bit, with the dog getting a little bit of love from the general public. As I mentioned, this game is similar in the sense of this Alabama team doesn't play any defense. This Michigan team is elite offensively as far as efficiency is concerned. They have immense size. They're going to be able to get to the interior. They're going to get whatever they want inside, whether that's from a Daimara, Morez Johnson, or Yaxel Lendeborg getting on the interior. And we know this team can shoot the three ball. I think now is a time where we see some regression from this Alabama team. We know Holloway is out. We know he's one of their leading offensive scoring producers. And this is a team that's coming off the back of a 19 for like 40 three-point shooting effort. It's going to take that type of effort for this Alabama team, shooting-wise, to give Michigan a run for its money. I know recently, over the course of the last month or so, this Michigan defense hasn't been as elite as it was earlier in this season. But without Holloway, I just don't see Alabama being able to keep pace. Give me Michigan minus 8.5 points for a small play early on tonight's card. Moving into the biggest bet and the biggest edge on tonight's card. I talked about it on the preview show. We have the Tennessee Vols and we have the Iowa State Cyclones. The big storyline in this game, guys, is the health of Joshua Jeffries. We know he's banged up. We know he's been on a scooter. We know he rolled his ankle last week. He hasn't played since the opening minutes of the first round. He's their best player. He's the key piece to this entire team. Yes, they were able to dominate a Kentucky team without him. However, this Tennessee team is a different animal than what they faced in Kentucky. Even if Joshua Jeffries does play, I can't expect him to be 100% healthy. This Iowa State team loves to force turnovers. They're gritty. They press. And we know they like to shoot the three ball well. This Tennessee team, in my opinion, is going to offer stylistically some matchup problems that this Iowa State team isn't ready for. This Tennessee team is going to dominate the glass tonight. They're getting offensive rebounds on over 40% of their missed shots. Iowa State is not going to be able to handle the physicality and the intensity on the interior of this Tennessee team. Assuming that either Jeffries doesn't play or he isn't 100% fit, I can't expect the Iowa State Cyclones to be clicking on all cylinders without him. His size is also going to be missed massively trying to defend the defensive glass. I think, as much as I've been talking about how much I love this Cyclones team all season long, I think they're primed for getting upset tonight. This line right now is sitting at Iowa State -4. As I mentioned in my my preview show, I had this line sitting at closer to Iowa State -1. I'm not going to take the money line on this, but it's the exact same play from an edge perspective that I had last night. I'm not predicting a blowout because Tennessee doesn't shoot the three ball all that well, and Iowa State obviously does. But give me a 20-star play on the Tennessee Volunteers +4 points, and I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever if they win this game outright on the money line. As always, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be back tomorrow with my official best bets and predictions for the Elite Eight.